Testing audio from the Nick Smith Center as the Arnprior Rivermen are set to host the South Grenville Rangers on the RA Sports Network. Puck drop will be just after 7:30 p.m. and we're just testing audio right now as warm-ups are underway. Testing audio from the Nick Smith Center as the Rivermen are set to host the South Grenville Rangers. Warm-ups are underway, about another 10 minutes until warm-ups are over, and puck drop will be shortly after 7:30. welcome inside the Nick Smith Center for tonight's EOSHL action on the RA Sports Network. I'm Ryan Woods, and I have your call for tonight's game between the Arnprior Rivermen and the South Grenville Rangers. Both teams looking to get back in the win column. The Grenville Rangers are 0-6 to start the season and lost the season opener against the Rivermen back on September 28th by a score of 8-3. The Rivermen have not been able to find the win column since their season opener and now are 1-3 on the season as they look to get back in the win column tonight to fight their way up the standings in the Capital Division. Tonight for the Rivermen is number 4, Matt Denny, number 21, Max Sato, number 7, Dylan McMahon, number 18, Luca Masita, and I believe I heard them say number 26, Andrew Cuglietta, but he's on the bench. Adrian Moyes out on the ice. Maybe it was Moyes instead of Cuglietta. In the net is number 86, Colin Lyle. Turning a few things down the ice for our national anthem, and we'll be right back with puck drop. Ladies and gentlemen, that has to join us in this. There's one else for an action for today. Dressing tonight for the South Grenville Rangers, Bobby Dempster, Christian Knapp, William Watson, Rylan Owachniak, Jordan Robertson, Brandon Gilmore, Zachary Lefebvre, Jordan Fenlong, Connor Van Louis, Adam Goodfellow, Jeff Dempster, Etienne Champagne, Floyd Stufko, Matt Smith, Cameron Dillon, Adam Watson, Bruno Valancourt, backing up Jake Porton, and between the pipes, Scott Cole. And dressing for your Rivermen, Matt Denis, Johnny Kite, Dylan McMahon, Alderic Denis, Jacob Victor, Connor Noonan, Brett Ashton, Adrian Moyes, Luca Nasita, Max Sato, Dan Johnson, Justin Felleber, Andrew Cuglietta, Isaiah Kelly, Brendan McIntyre, Steve Bird, Dan McMahon, Dante Parent, backing up Alain Ravelry, and between the pipes, Colin Lyle. The puck is dropped, and we are underway on a Friday night at the Nick Smith Center. The puck is back in the Riverman end. Matt Denis passes across to his deep partner. Sato plays it up to Nasita. Unable to break through center ice. Bouncing puck on the far side. Played past Robertson. The player is just onside. Shot from outside the circle is steered to the far corner by Cole. Jeff Dempster unable to execute the breakout. It's into the slot. Poked past McMahon, knocked down in the far corner. Bouncing puck behind the net, gets past Robertson. Offensive zone starting for the Rivermen with possession. Noonan in the near corner, into the slot. Nasita, unable to pull the trigger. He was tied up by Owachniak, and the Rangers get it out to center ice. Pass ahead, deflects off of Owachniak's stick, just out of his reach. Nasita tap to the head for McMahon. McMahon walks in. His shot is wide of the net. A hit behind the net by Adam Watson. And the Rangers will break out to center ice, but it's a giveaway right on the stick of Brendan McIntyre. The Rangers are able to recover. It's a pass over to the left wing, and a nice reverse hit on Bruno Valancourt. He's knocked to the ice, and the Rivermen setting the tone in the first 90 seconds of their second home game of the season. Alderic Denis steers it in on goal. Scott Cole plays it behind the net. It's run around the boards and kept in at the near point by Isaiah Kelly. Falling behind the net leads to the turnover, and it's kept in at the point. Kelly throws it down low. The Rivermen unable to capitalize on a turnover, and it's out. Lefebvre down the right side. Shot turned aside by Lyle. It's picked up by Dante Parent. 2 minutes gone in the opening period. Drop pass. Kelly plays it across to the far side. The Rivermen play it out to center ice. It's knocked down by Van Louis. Champagne over to the right face-off circle. Rivermen with a difficult time executing the breakout. Van Louis. It's a good fellow shot from the bad angle on goal. Lyle makes the save, and the rebound deflects out of play. 2:27 gone in the opening period. Adam Goodfellow with a scoring opportunity off the rush. Had 10 points in 15 games last year for the Rivermen, and had 1 assist in 2 games to start the season with the Rivermen, now a member of the South Grenville Rangers. Had the door open on the far side of the rink as going to the locker room is Cameron Dillon. Didn't see anything particular that happened. However, he's left the ice. Good fellow behind the net, leaves it. Out in front, one-time shot from the far circle off the stick of Van Lee is turned aside by Lyle. Jacob Victor gets the puck in. It's off the skate of Scott Cole. Giveaway behind the net. Out in front, unable to get the shot off was Moyes. Back come the Rangers. Good fellow chips it in behind Johnny Kite. Catches up to it. Behind the net. It's reversed around the boards. Rangers look to get the cycle going out in front. Bobby Dempster had to reach to receive the pass. Otherwise, he would have had a backdoor tap in. Rivermen steal the puck back. Moyes is in one-on-one on Robertson. Goes behind Robertson. Gets the shot off, and a great glove save by Scott Cole. An early save of the game contender to keep this game scoreless. 3:30 gone in the opening period. Moyes also still looking for his first goal of the season. It was that close. Scott Cole to play it once again. Cuglietta plays it towards the slot. Moyes unable to receive it. It bounces back out to center ice. Steve Bird passes across. And it's a turnover at the blue line. Walking in is Stufko. Stufko is stopped. The rebound in the far corner. Stufko battles to play it back to the point. It's deflected wide. Stufko behind the net, unable to center the pass. Rivermen back on the attack. Bird knocked off the puck, but catching up to it is Cuglietta. Cuglietta separated from the puck momentarily, catches up to it, and plays just up. Beats Lyle, and the Rangers have a 1-0 lead. 4:30 gone in the opening period. Wojniak off the draw, passes it back to Knapp. It's ahead to Jeff Dempster. Bank pass off the board. Stufko gets past Kelly just to create some room for himself in the Rangers' defensive end. Cross-ice feed for Valancourt up to Stufko. Stufko passes over to the right circle. One-time shot by Jeff Dempster, stopped by Lyle. And the net comes off as Lyle came across the crease. So we get a stoppage with 4:57 gone in the opening period. Starting goalie tonight for the Rivermen is number 86, Colin Lyle, who has a 1-3 record this season. 8.64 save percentage, entering tonight with a 5.73 goals against average. He had a rough outing in the Rivermen's last game against Manotick, allowing 9 goals on 45 shots. McMahon plays it into the offensive zone, but it was a delayed offside, allows the Rangers to break out. Owachniak unable to receive it. Kelly has it deep in the Rivermen end. Jeff Dempster seals it off along the far boards. Passes off the back of Noonan. Noonan plays it ahead to McMahon. McMahon shoots. Save is made by Scott Cole. McMahon hit off the puck, and it's played back out to Kite. Kite plays it ahead to the blue line. It's a turnover. Valencourt off the boards. Brendan McIntyre loses possession. Gilmore up the left side. Lefebvre receives the hit along the boards from McMahon. The Rivermen on the far side. Throw it across the ice out to center ice. And it's too many men on the ice. Yeah, the Rangers caught that, and so did the officials. It'll be a power play opportunity for the Rangers as the Rivermen get caught for too many men. In net tonight for the Rangers is number 1, Scott Cole. It's his season debut, as Marshall Frappier, who played the majority of the games to start the season for the Rangers, is on holiday. Cole has a career .776 save percentage and 12.51 goals against average, playing for the Cornwall Prowlers, and we saw him make a great save early on, and that kept the game scoreless. Now the Rangers with the lead and the power play opportunity. At the top of the zone, Fenlong passes over to the right circle for Champagne. Back to Fenlong. Down low. The Rangers get the cycle going. Fenlong shoots through traffic. It deflects off the stick of Kite and out of play. Connor Noonan serving the too many men penalty for the Rivermen, and the South Grenville Rangers 33% on the power play for their first 6 games. So although they're 0-6 to start the season, the power play has been good. Shot by Champagne is stopped by Lyle. The puck is knocked down to the far corner, and it's cleared by the Rivermen on goal. Cole will tee the puck up for Stufko. Stufko passes it to the outside. Champagne gets it back to Gilmore. Gilmore weaves his way into the offensive zone. Stufko makes a move around Parent. Pass out of the reach of Fenlong. It's a race for the puck. Brendan McIntyre will leave it for Champagne, who had a bit of a head start on the retrieval of the loose puck. Lefebvre had the puck knocked off his stick by McMahon, but he's able to recover. Gilmore chips it off the board, but McMahon knocks Gilmore to the ice. Great hit along the far boards, and it's a shorthanded 2-on-0. Sullivan goes to the backhand, and he's stopped by Cole. Oh my goodness! Another great save by Cole to keep the Rangers in front. I believe that was actually Max Saito with the short-handed breakaway, and that play was close to offside too, but the Rivermen with the short-handed 2-on-0. Something has to go wrong for that to happen, but Cole bails the Rangers out. Third jumps up, puts the pressure on Valencourt. Valencourt handles the puck behind the net. And it's picked up by Van Louis out to center ice, right on the stick of Alderic Denis, and it's a turnover right back to Van Louis. Lyle leaves it for Kelly. And the Rivermen are back to even strength. Rangers 0 for 1 on the power play. Adam Watson. And it's a sandwich in the corner. The puck is at the left circle. Van Louis shoots wide past the left post. It's picked up by Felleber. I guess Felleber is pretty easy to spot because he's the only player with a white helmet for the Rivermen. Back come the Rangers. Goodfellow had the puck knocked off his stick by Johnson. Johnson unable to get the puck past Smith. Smith runs out a rule along the far boards, and the Rangers are able to recover. A Wozniak's shot whistled past the near post, and Moyes plays it back down low. Puck and stick on the ice, retrieved by the official. Some moves through center ice by Johnson to find Moyes. Moyes unable to get behind the defense this time, but it trickles towards the goal, and Cole plays it out to the near boards. A race for the puck, and icing is called against the Rangers. A nice effort by Wozniak to catch up to the puck, but just ahead of him for the Rangers, or for the Rivermen, was Kite. Approaching the midway point of the first period, 10:35 left to play. The face-off will be to the left of Scott Cole. A little bit of a delay here before we drop the puck. Nobody in the circle for the Rivermen, and we've got a discussion outside the blue line between both officials and one of the linesmen. And they're going to move the face-off to the far side. And it's won by the Rivermen, poked away by Jeff Dempster, kept in by Nasita. Nice saucer pass to Victor. Victor walks in, and his shot missed by a fair margin. And it's tipped ahead by Wozniak. Fired back down the ice. Scott Cole out to play it behind the Rangers' net. Passes over to Wozniak. Wozniak pinned along the boards. Nasita walks in. Knapp takes Nasita into the end boards. Rangers looking to clear. Now it's skated out by Jeff Dempster. Another rush by Dempster, this time down the left side. Just chips it past and McMahon into the near corner. A Wozniak shot hits the side of the net. Jeff Dempster out in front, unable to find a Wozniak. It's played back down low to Stufko. Race for the puck along the near boards. The Rivermen with an opportunity to clear. McMahon has some room, but he passes right on the tape of Bobby Dempster. Opportunity from the right circle. Centering attempt has deflected off a skate, and it's chipped off the glass out to safety. Although icing is called, there wasn't much of an effort by either player from the Rangers or the Rivermen. It was Robertson and Noonan. Noonan arguing that it shouldn't have been icing. He had the inside track there. Both players weren't skating. It wasn't much of an effort, so either way, icing called, and the face-off on the near side is won by the Rangers. Champagne's shot deflects to the far side of the net. A diving effort by Lefebvre to poke it back out to the blue line. The Rivermen get it out to center ice, and Champagne carries it up the right side. It's poked away. Lefebvre collides with Parent. Shot misses the net. The Rivermen will skate it out. A pass over to the left wing. 3-on-4 rush for the Rivermen. Shot from the left circle, deflects out in front. Keeping it at the point is Matt Denis. Pass ahead for Lefebvre. It's a 2-on-1. Lefebvre shoots, and it's a flash of the leather by Lyle. The shot deflected out of play over the glass with 8:41 remaining in the first period. Face-off will be on the near side as Gilmore takes the draw. He wins it back to Champagne. His shot is stopped by a right pad save from Lyle. It's kept in by Adam Watson. Rebound in the crease. Lyle sprawled out. The puck is in the crease, and it's cleared to the near boards. Hard shot by Adam Watson off the near boards. Misses the target. And Gilmore unable to keep the puck in. Pokes it back in. It's a delayed offside. Kelly stick handles. Passes over to the near side. Matt Denis passes through center ice. Parent just fires it in. Scott Cole leaves it at the near side of the net for Adam Watson. Watson unable to make a play. Valancourt plays it back to Adam Watson. Watson makes a move and skates it out to center ice. It's deflected in by Van Louis. William Watson in the near corner is taken to the ice. No penalty call coming up. Isaiah Kelly will settle the puck down. Gets it outside the blue line. Pass was behind the Rivermen's intended target, and the Rangers will retrieve the puck off the boards and back out to center ice. Goodfellow leads the rush down the right side. Out in front, Van Lee is stopped by Lyle, but there's a penalty call coming up. It's going to be against the Rivermen. Hooking is the call, and it'll be the second power play opportunity for the Rangers. The counterattack leads to a scoring opportunity. Lyle makes a strong save, but the Rivermen back to the penalty kill. Isaiah Kelly goes to the box for 2 minutes or less, and the Rangers 0 for 1 on the power play get back to work. Fenlong passes down to Stufko. Back to Fenlong. Over to Champagne. Shot. Right pad saved by Lyle. Ricochets all the way back out to center ice. Fenlong picks it up. Pass through the middle to Stufko. Stufko has to turn back. And it's a pass up to the blue line. Lefebvre unable to pass it off and get the zone entry. So the Rangers are sent all the way back behind their own net. Lefebvre drops it to Gilmore. Gilmore just dumps it, and they will chase. Lyle comes out to play it. He doesn't get much on that clearing attempt around the boards, and the Rangers are set up for the power play cycle. Lefebvre over to Champagne. One-timer goes far past the right post. It's played back down low. Behind the Rivermen net, race to the puck in the near corner. Champagne comes in to help out in the battle. It's 3 Rivermen players all along the boards on the penalty kill, leaving wide open in front of the net. Lefebvre, but the pass is out of his reach. Back to Fenlong. One-time shot. Stuff goes stopped by Lyle. The rebound comes to the near circle, and it's cleared. Fenlong jumps trying to keep it in, but it's just over out of his reach. 25 seconds left in the penalty to Kelly. Fenlong rings it around the boards. Jeff Dempster from a bad angle plays it behind the net, out in front from the far circle. Valancourt's shot deflects out of play with 13 seconds left on the power play. Well, the best opportunity on the first power play for the Rangers went to the Rivermen on the 2-on-0 breakaway opportunity that Saito was denied on, and now just 10 seconds remaining on this power play opportunity. Watson's shot is off the stick of Brett Ashton, and it goes high out of play with 5:26 remaining in the period. Some instruction from the Rangers bench from head coach Sean Forbes as the Rangers win the faceoff, but the puck comes right back out to center ice. Kelly is out of the box, and the Rangers 0 for 2 on the power play. Wozniak gets the puck in on the far side, comes back out to the blue line. Adam Watson curls to the backhand and makes another move to gain the offensive zone. Jeff Dempster shoots, and he misses wide. Wozniak plays it down low. Jeff Dempster back to Adam Watson. One-time shot stopped by Lyle. Right out at the edge of the blue paint. It's down into the butterfly and swallows that one up. 4:50 left in the first period. It's been a lot of opportunities in the offensive zone for the Rangers, outside of a few opportunities for the Rivermen. The Rangers in search of their first win of the season. Pass over to the far side, and it's a nice little saucer feed just to get it ahead to center ice. And it's played with a high stick. Actually, high sticking penalty against Van Lee. So we get the first power play opportunity of the game for the Rivermen. Just a 22% success rate for the Rivermen so far this season, but the Rangers penalty kill, 62%, has not been very good. So we'll get to see if the Rivermen can get on the board with the power play goal. Drop pass behind the net, out in front, unable to get the shot off in a save. Holy smokes, it's a goal line save for the Rangers. Pass back to the left point. Walking in, a shot attempt or a pass attempt goes wide of the net. McMahon has it at the right point, at the top of the zone. It's passed down low, through the slot, back to the point. The Rivermen cycle it down low. It deflects high and it's knocked down. The Rivermen. Shot by McMahon and they score! It's a power play goal and it's a tie game! And Dylan McMahon with his team-leading 5th goal of the season. The Rivermen now 1-for-1 on the power play. Not a lot of pressure on the penalty kill from the Rangers. They really allowed the Rivermen to cycle the puck until they got the shot opportunity. They nearly scored on the first shot of the man advantage. That was stopped with the glove save by Scott Cole. Another great save, his 3rd great save of the period. But of course, the Rivermen able to continue the power play cycle. And McMahon's shot finds the back of the net, and we have a tie game with just over 3 minutes remaining in the period. The Rangers down the right side. Shot goes high off the glass. It's back out to Adam Watson. Watson passes across to Valancourt. Back to Watson. Valancourt advances up the right side and plays it out in front. It's off a stick. Back to the point. Watson walks in. His pass attempt is broken up, and there could be a breakaway pass, and it's out of the reach. Of Brett Ashton, and icing is called against the Rivermen with 2:46 left in the first period. Face-off will be on the near side as Jeff Dempster is set for the draw. He wins it back, and a diving effort just kept in by Watson, but now a diving effort again to take away the breakaway pass. Cuglietta would have been in all alone, and a second diving effort in like the span of 7 seconds from Watson. An awkward collision along the end boards between Jeff Dempster. And it's a shot from the point by Valancourt that sort of floats through the air towards the goal. Lyle will glove it down. And 2:19 remaining in this period. The Rivermen able to tie the game before the intermission. And an opportunity to perhaps take a lead for both teams heading into the first period. Sullivan steals the puck as he gets the interception. It's 3-on-2. Morris shoots off the rush. Rebound in front. Sullivan unable to get the rebound on net with Cole down in the crease. It's a centering pass for Johnson, who's stopped by Cole. Wojniak is going to get called for the hit along the far boards. Lyle to the bench. The Rivermen get the extra attacker on. It's Noonan. Mathany's shot doesn't have much on it. It's touched up by Bobby Dempster, and the Rivermen will go right back to the power play. Wojniak arguing the call. There's not much to argue there. Roughing, I believe, the official call. 1-for-1 on the power play with the goal from McMahon, and they get right back to work. Shot from the point. Misses the far post. Noonan passes back to the point. Return feed to Noonan. Noonan passes down low. Out to the left circle. Parent back to the point. Shot stopped by Scott Cole off the point. Shot from Alderic Denis. 24 seconds gone and the penalty to Owachnia. Face-off will be on the far side. Won by the Rivermen. McMahon looking for the deflection in front. Just missed the far side. It's a turnover. And Goodfellow skates it out to center ice. Backhand, just dumps it in. Lyle leaves it behind the net from McMahon. Pass out of the reach of Nocita. The Rivermen will start back out from inside their blue line. A nice head fake at center ice and a pass ahead up the left side. McMahon walks in. A right toe save from Scott Cole. Just a harmless shot off the rush. Had a lot of steam on it. Almost caught Cole off guard, but a good reaction save. And it's a pass over to the right circle. Parent's shot missed the net. He had a little bit more time to aim, and he missed on the near side. A shot from the far circle deflects out of play with 28 seconds remaining in the first period. 33 seconds left on the power play, so unless the Rivermen score, is kicked out of the face-off. Moyes comes in to take it. Rangers, but probably pass back to the point. Matt Denis down low to Felleber. Back up high to Johnson. Johnson walks in. Passes over to the left circle. Matt Denis shoots. Scott Cole makes the save. Johnson passes back to Matt Denis. Another shot attempt deflected on goal. And Moyes, with 5.6 seconds remaining in the period, gives the Rivermen a 2-1 lead. Moyes finally gets his first goal of the season. And it's a second power play goal of the period for the Rivermen as the final seconds will tick off the clock. Valancourt will hold it as time expires. A hot start for the Rangers as they open the scoring. The Rivermen respond with 2 power play goals to take the lead in the first intermission. Metheny and Max Saito with the assists on Moyes' goal. We're going to go to the EOSHL website for the out-of-town scoreboard. 3 games on the calendar tonight as the Gananoque Islanders are hosting the Lumberjacks. See if I can get the scores to load. The Islanders with a 2-0 lead over the Westport Lumberjacks with 2:28 remaining in the first period. First period goals to Paul Bouchard and Eric Selleck. And the other game out of town tonight, the Phantoms and the Ritos are still scoreless in the first period. That game just underway with 1:40 gone in the opening period. We'll take a look at the Central Division standings. Well, the Lumberjacks just got on the board with a goal with 2 minutes remaining in the first period. Jordan Ribbing cuts the Islanders' lead in half. And we'll take a look at the Central Division standings. The Menotic Mariners, with a 4-1 record to start the season, lead the division. Poggen Falls sit in second place with a 3-1 record. The Arnprior Rivermen 1-3 to start the season, looking to get back in the win column tonight to pull ahead out of a tie with the Pontiac Senior Comets, also with a 1-3 record to start the season. And the South Grenville Rangers are in the Seaway division, which is led by the North Dundas Rockets. 4-0 to start the season. They went 19-1 last season en route to losing in the EOSHL Championship Series against the Gananoque Islanders. Second place in the Seaway division are the South Stormont Mustangs with a 4-2 record to start the season. The Glengarry Pipers are in third place with a 2-3 record, and of course the South Grenville Rangers winless through 6 games. That does it for our out-of-town scoreboard. We'll be back with the call for the second period on the RA Sports Network. Hello, everybody, and welcome back inside the Nick Smith Center for second period EOSHL action on the RA Sports Network. I'm Ryan Woods, and it's a 2-1 Rivermen lead after 20 minutes of play. First period scoring summary, Jeff Dempster opened the scoring with an assist from Adam Watson at 15:30. Dylan McMahon tied the score with assists to Connor Noonan and Luca Nacita on the power play at 3:47. And Adrian Moyes with assists to Matt Denny and Max Sato give the Rivermen a 2-1 lead with back-to-back power play goals to end the first period. We're underway in the second period as Dan McIntyre leads the rush through center ice. Shot from the right wing is stopped by Scott Cole 15 seconds into the second period. Some strong goaltending in the first period as shots on goal were 15-13 in favor of South Grenville. Colin Lyle stopping 14 of 15 shots and Scott Cole making 3 highlight reel saves. Stuffgo plays it out to center ice. It's knocked back up ice by Victor, and it ricochets back into the Rivermen end. Victor plays it ahead. It gets stuck on the fresh ice surface, and it's turned over. The Rangers get the shot on goal off the stick of Stuffgo. Lyle makes the save with 32 seconds gone in the second period. The Rangers 0 for 2 on the power play in the first period, where the Rivermen went 2 for 2. So special teams, it's been a huge factor so far. Lyle with a save off the draw. Another face-off on the far side is won by the Rivermen. And a pass attempt goes high into play. Only 40 seconds into the period, and this is already our fourth stoppage in play. And one of those starts to a period where the pace doesn't seem to be going anywhere, but another face-off on the far side is won by McMahon. It's played around the boards. It's sealed off by Valancourt. The Rivermen able to pass it up to Noonan. Noonan drops it to Nacita. Nacita from the left circle, stopped by Cole. And the rebound is over the glass. Another play. With 54 seconds gone in the period. Face-off this time will be on the near side as we get the puck back from out of play. A nice move by McMahon to get around Valancourt. Pass over to the right circle. Kelly's shot is stopped and the rebound is into net. Luca Nacita makes it 3-1 Rivermen, 1:02 into the second period. Another moment where we thought we had a great save, which we did have a great save from Scott Cole. Kelly's shot from the right circle. A huge blocker save from Cole, but the rebound right in front of the net for Luca Nacita to make it a 2-goal Rivermen lead. Felleber, stolen puck by Goodfellow, and the play is just onside. Goodfellow splits the D, throws it in front, and the rebound is cleared by the Rivermen to the far point. High shot off the glass. Johnson loses the puck in the near corner. Kelly and McMahon with the assists on Nacita's goal. The puck is back in behind the Rivermen goal. It's a turnover right to Smith, but the turnover ricocheted too hard off of Smith's stick, and it was able to be cleared to the corner by Lyle. An opportunity for the Rivermen to create an odd man rush. Both players on the same side of the ice, though, so not much you can do other than throw the puck on goal, which Moyes does, and the save was made by Cole. Played back in by Kite. Knapp plays it off the boards. It's kept in. The shot from outside the circle. Blocker save from Cole. Ashton plays it down low into the near corner. comes around the boards back to the far point. Shot deflected right, and Cole tried to play the puck with 4 or 5 players right in front of him, and the puck deflected high up into the air, and Cole tried to swat the puck out of the air with his goalie stick, put the puck about 7-8 feet off the ice. That's a funny looking play that you don't see very often, if ever. The pass is received by Bird, and he does a little alley-oop into the far corner. Jeff Dempster skates it up the right side, gets it ahead to Stufko. Stufko over to Wachniak, unable to connect on the pass. Jeff Dempster plays it back down to the far circle, and it's played out of play once again with the low ceiling here at the Nick Smith Center. Renovations coming up next spring. You have to wonder what this building will look like next year. Lots of exciting possibilities, and every time you get the budget for renovations, there's a little bit of excitement. Shot off the face-off from Stufko is gloved down by Lyle. Another face-off won by the Rangers. Stufko plays it over to Robertson. His shot is blocked by again McIntyre. Battle along the near boards. McIntyre unable to clear. Stufko's shot stopped by Lyle. The rebound bounces over to the near circle. It's passed to Wachniak, and it's skated out by Dan McIntyre. Cross corner dump into Parent. Parent and Cole going for the puck at the same time. The hit along the far boards. It's going to be a penalty call. Cole with the long skate to the Rangers bench, and Fenlong gets the shot on net. Lyle makes the save and hangs on, and now Cole has to make the long skate back to the Rangers net. Interference call against the Rivermen. And an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty to Dan McIntyre. Interference and unsportsmanlike gives the Rangers a 4-minute power play opportunity. Trailing by 2 goals, that's a great opportunity for them to get back in the game. 0 for 2 on the man advantage in the first period, but a 32 success rate on the power play entering tonight. So they have had success on the power play this season, just not in the first period. Watson with the receiving end of a hit from Ashton. Champagne passes back to Wachniak. That's up to Lefebvre. Then looking for Ashton. Pass was out of his reach. Scott Cole plays it around the boards. Champagne passes back to Gilmore. Gilmore passes up the left side. Champagne, leading scorer for the Rangers. Shot steered aside by Lyle. Pass out to center ice. It's caught up in the feet of Cuglietta. Cuglietta has lots of time to stick handle the puck and have the puck catch up to him. Killing some time off the penalty kill deep in the Rangers' end. Adam Watson passes ahead to Champagne. Pass over to Gilmore. Gilmore to Champagne. He's stopped by Lyle, and Lyle covers up the rebound. 1:15 gone in the penalty. So McIntyre. The face-off won by the Rivermen, but catching up to it behind the net was Van Louis. Sullivan fires the puck down the ice towards the net. Cole stops the puck. The puck was going to go wide of the net, so not a shot on goal. And the Rangers will get set up. Foul on court. Passes up the left side. Jeff Dempster makes a move, falls to the ice. It's knocked down by Van Louis. Pass over to Smith. Smith makes a move. Finds Jeff Dempster. His shot is stopped by Lyle. Dempster from the right circle, the same side he scored from when opening the scoring in the first period, but this time shoots it right in the chest of Lyle, and Lyle is able to make the save with no rebound. Face off one of the near boards and pass back to Valancourt. Fenlong fires it. It's blocked by Van Louis. Ashton unable to clear. Another slap shot by Fenlong deflects, and it's turned aside by Lyle. The rebound behind the net. Dempster kicks it to himself. Bouncing puck at the near face-off circle. Valancourt, stick handles. Shot through traffic is blocked by Kite. Rivermen from behind their own goal line. Penalty call coming up. Oh, it's a penalty call. Is it going against the Rivermen? The Rivermen touched up the puck along the near boards, and now Jeff Dempster is engaged. It's going to be a roughing call. Stufko pulls Smith away in an effort to avoid any further penalties. So it's a roughing call against the Rivermen. Ashton goes to the box. There's 1:38 left in the penalty to McIntyre. So 1:38 of 5-on-3 opportunity for the Rangers. Now 0 for 3 on the power play. Watson over to Stufko. Stufko shot misses the near post. Lefebvre back to Watson. Lefebvre over to the far circle. Stufko plays it down low. Champagne back to Stufko. His shot is blocked by Kelly. Kelly able to keep Stufko down and clear the puck the length of the ice. Watson stick handles through center ice. Back across the blue line. Carries it wide. Behind the Rivermen net. Watson passes back to Stufko. Shot incoming from the right circle. Watson turned aside by Lyle. Stufko walks to the middle. One-time shot from the left circle is stopped. Champagne is turned aside and the net has come off, resulting in a whistle with 44 seconds left in the 5-on-3 power play opportunity. The face-off is won by the Rangers' Valancourt. Over to the left point, Stufko walks in. From the left circle, Champagne settles it down. Stufko. Champagne shoots. A nice little sweeping motion shot turned aside by Lyle. Once again, no rebound. 30 seconds left in the 5-on-3 opportunity, and the Rangers need to get some more traffic in front if they're going to beat Lyle on this power play. Gilmore is thrown over the face-off. Champagne wins the face-off. Gilmore with the backhand bank pass back to Stufko. Champagne to Stufko. His shot is blocked by Parent. Stufko switches places with Champagne. Pass over to Valancourt. Valancourt at the top now. Winds up. His shot is stopped by Lyle. No traffic in front. Lyle able to see that shot all the way through from the point and make a save with no rebound. Rangers are not making life difficult enough for Lyle. 8 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Face-off won by the Rivermen, and taking a tumble is Valancourt. The puck gets all the way back down to Scott Cole, who turns it over to Felleber. 1-on-3, not much Felleber could do, and back come the Rangers with 14 seconds left on the man advantage. Pass back to the left circle, and a diving effort to break up the one-time pass. Good effort. Breakaway pass. Dan McIntyre out of the box, goes to the forehand, and he tucks it through the 5-hole. It's a 4-1 lead. 8:06 in the second period, and the Rivermen have scored 4 straight to take a 4-1 lead over these Rangers, who are now 0 for 5 on the power play, and they weren't ready for McIntyre coming out of the box to get that breakaway. That's something you always have to be ready for. Smith turns it over, and it's a pass ahead for Noonan. Noonan drops it to Alderton. And Saito with the only assist on the goal, a great heads-up play to find McIntyre with that breakout pass. Bobby Dempster plays it down low, out in front. Van Louis finds Smith along the near boards, who whacks the puck down the ice. Lyle will leave the puck for Alderic Denis. Alderic Denis through center ice. It's a nice deflection by Smith to break up the play. Van Louis gives Alderic Denis a shot on the lower back. No call. Nacita centers the pass, gets a drop pass. His stick is lifted. It's stolen by Jeff Dempster. And a nice move by Wachniak to get the puck ahead through center ice. 3-on-2 for the Rangers, but the pass doesn't connect with Jeff Dempster. Fenlong keeps it in. Smith centers it, bouncing puck. Jeff Dempster takes a swing and a miss. Battle in front of the net with the Wachniak, who gets a couple of high shots, and now he's grabbing the head. The Wachniak already called for the penalty, and he was going right for the helmet. A couple of players off the bench for the Rangers, and Robertson being sent back to the bench just because we don't want anyone getting involved off the bench. Isaiah Kelly chirping a Wachniak as Isaiah Kelly saying, "What did I do?" So he gets 2 for roughing after the whistle. And we're going to have to see if there's going to be a power play out of this. Both for Wachniak and Kelly are in the box. The extra 2 minutes on the board to Wachniak, as I believe is the correct call, as he got the majority of the roughing in. Face-off won by the Rangers. And the Rangers need a kill here. They're 0 for 2 on the penalty kill. The Rivermen with an opportunity to take a commanding 5-1 lead with the midway point approaching. Johnson up the left side with some speed, puts on the brakes at the left circle. He turns it over, but it's right back to Felleber. Felleber back to the point. Kite winds up, pass over to the left circle. Johnson's shot. It's a stick save by Cole. Rebound cleared around the boards, but it's kept in at the far point by Victor. Pass down low. Johnson out in front from a bad angle. Cole makes the save. He squeezes his armpit to hang on. Past the midway point of the second period, 9:44 remaining. And the Rivermen using that left wall to keep the cycle going. And Jeff Dempster is thrown out of the face-off. Stefko loses the draw. Shot from the right point. McMahon's shot is blocked, and it deflects straight out of play. Dempster bumps into McMahon after the whistle. And there's 1:15 left on the Rivermen power play. Face-off will be on the far side. Watson clears the puck, bounces down the ice. Lyle will settle the puck down at the side of the net. Alderic Denis skates out, drops it off the side of the net. And he's lucky that hit the side of the net as Lyle's skate wasn't up against the near post. That could have deflected off Lyle into the net. The Rivermen's passing play broken up. And the Rangers into the offensive zone short-handed. Stufko cuts to the backhand, unable to get the shot off. Centering pass attempt finds Parent. And back come the Rivermen. McMahon receives it down the left side. Out in front of the net is Noonan. And McMahon able to find Noonan with the pass. And behind the play, Valancourt jawing with McMahon. So Noonan has to wait for McMahon to be back on side. Nacita passes down low. Noonan behind the net. Pass between the feet to Nacita. 10 seconds left for the power play. Noonan behind the net. Out in front, McMahon one-time shot is stopped by Cole. And he hangs on with 6 seconds left in the penalty to Wachniak, being served by William Watson. And pretty soon, Kelly and Watson will be back on the ice. Face off on the far side. It's a toss-up. Battle right over to the far boards. It's cleared by Lefebvre. Out of the box is back to even strength. The Rivermen 2 for 3 now on the power play. Turnover inside the blue line. Trickles towards the net. Lyle leaves it behind the goal. And the Rivermen will start the breakout on the near side. Ashton works the give and go. And it's knocked off his stick by Gilmore. Right back to Matt Denis. Matt Denis fires it on net, and Cole will cover the puck. Just took a replay at the Valancourt Nacita altercation, and the shot by Brennan McIntyre doesn't make its way to the intended target. If you go back and rewatch that, Valancourt was holding down Nacita for a few seconds. Dempster over to the left side. It's played back in by the Rangers. Lyle leaves it for Matt Denis. Pass across to Parent. Parent plays it up to Dan McIntyre, who throws it across the blue line. Parent into the offensive zone. Shot on the forehand, off the post. That was a funny-looking shot. On the short side, it caught Scott Cole on the shoulder, and the rebound bounced up off the post, and Rivermen almost had a 5-1 lead. The puck deflects into the bench. Moyes with the glove save. 6:52 remaining in the second period, and the Rangers don't seem to have their legs right now. The ice seems to be tilted in favor of the Rivermen. Sullivan wins the face-off. Hard shot by Kite. Knocks the stick out of the hand. It's broken the stick of Van Lee. Van Lee's got a new stick. And the face-off will once again be on the near side. It's won by the Rivermen. Moyes unable to maintain possession. It's played down low by Goodfellow. Turnover to Fellowboy. Shot in front. Johnson turned aside by Cole. And a shot is blocked by Goodfellow. It's a race for the puck. Jacob Victor catches up to it and passes it to Kite. Kite makes a move around Goodfellow. He also gets around William Watson. Pass over to the near side. Robertson finds Goodfellow. Goodfellow has to skate around the official to get the shot off. Caliber over. Van Lee is stuck by Lyle. Lyle comes across to take away the bottom half of the net. And another shot by Goodfellow misses the far post. The rebound goes over the top of the net to the near boards. Opportunity for the Rivermen to clear now as the Rangers make a line change. It's a bank pass off the boards, past the net. Icing waved off. Not sure why. It looked like a pretty good icing. Back up comes Fenlong. Stufko in. All alone. His shot. Glove saved by Lyle. And the rebound is in the back of the net. And now it's a 4-2 game. Second goal of the game for Jeff Dempster. And that's one where the Rivermen probably would have been liked to have been called for icing. A missed icing call. Doesn't matter now as the Rangers get their second goal of the game. Both goals from Jeff Dempster.
This is one of your representatives with the section.
Stufko and Fenlong get the assist. There's a great pass by Fenlong right through the middle to find Stufko with the offensive blue line, and then Dempster able to finish off the play. Wozniak was trapped offside, and Watson had to wait up for the play to be onside. Moonen through center ice, passes it off to Nusita. Nusita flips it in. Bouncing puck down low. Riverman tried to make a hit on Jeff Dempster. That did not work out. And icing called against the Rangers. Face off back in the Rangers' end with 4:34 remaining in the second period. And just as it looked like the Rivermen had firm control, the Rangers now have a little bit of life, trailing just by 2. Still with 4 minutes remaining until the second intermission. See who can really take that momentum into the third period. Jeff Dempster deflects the puck into the offensive end. Max Sato picks it up. It's the return feed. Passes it up the right side. Parent deflects it ahead. Gilmore. Play is intercepted by the Rivermen. Parent on the backhand. Pass over, and it's a backdoor opportunity turned aside by Scott Cole. Lefebvre down the left side. Out in front, deflection by Gilmore goes high out of play. And Scott Cole's made some incredible saves tonight. Off the draw, the Rivermen. Victor plays it ahead. Bird receives the pass. He finds Ashton, but Ashton unable to receive the pass. And a hip check right along the near boards by Kite. But that's going to be a penalty as he... There's a weird little rule in the USHL that has been implemented for the hip check. And it's unfortunate. You can't make a good hip check anymore. I love that hit. But it is a penalty. Kite may be unaware of that. So the Rangers bound to the power play, their 6th power play opportunity of the game. Fenlong passes over to the left circle. Fenlong, Stufko, back to Champagne. Champagne just throws it towards the goal. It deflects off Alderic Denis' stick. Stufko along the far boards. Saucer pass back to Fenlong. His shot deflected in front. Lyle makes the save off the deflection from Gilmore. 41 seconds gone and the penalty to Kite. 2:53 remaining in the second period as the Rangers look to cut the lead to 1. Nice read by Lyle off the deflection. Gilmore parked right in front of the blue paint, and he's able to close the 5-hole and take away the scoring opportunity. Stufko with the bank pass off the far boards. Champagne tries to cycle the puck down low. Fenlong plays it into the slot. Backhand shot turned aside by Lyle. Fenlong gets it around Feliber. The rebound goes through the crease to the far corner. Pass back to Fenlong, bouncing puck. He has to be quick to play the puck back down low. Lefebvre. And it's played back to Stufko. Down to Champagne. Champagne in front. It deflects wide. Lefebvre. Bank pass back to Stufko. Stufko makes a move to the backhand. He's tied up along the boards. Rivermen looking to clear. Feliber cherry-picking short-handed. It's a 4-on-3 in the offensive zone because Fenlong had to come back out the center ice to guard Feliber. Gilmore passes down low, unable to connect with Lefebvre. Stufko back to Fenlong. Gilmore has some room. His shot is stopped by Lyle with 5 seconds left on the Rangers' power play. A lengthy offensive zone possession only leads to one shot on goal, and it was a muffin from the right circle with no traffic. The Rangers once again failed to get bodies in front of Colin Lyle, and they're 5 seconds away from an 0-for-6 effort on the man advantage. Valancourt's shot high off the shoulder, and the Rivermen back to even strength. Parent down the left side. The shot ramps up off the stick of Valancourt and out of play. 1:24 remaining in the second period. So there's been 9 power plays in the game, and they've been favorable for the Rivermen. 8 of the 9 power plays. They're 2 for 3 on the power play and 6 for 6 on the penalty kill with a 2-goal lead. That's been the biggest factor in tonight's game, and we're going to get to see another power play opportunity as a roughing call is coming up against the Rivermen, and Brendan McIntyre and Adam Watson still exchanging shoves outside the Rangers' blue line.
Can't wait for them to get it.
Dante Parent called for roughing, so why not give the Rangers a 7th power play opportunity? Face off, won by the Rivermen with 1:06 left in the second period. And that puck sails high out of play. Then we'll look to see if the Rangers are able to adjust here. Still only trailing by 2 goals. And like I mentioned, entering tonight's game, 32% on the power play entering tonight. It's not like they haven't had success this year. They just haven't been able to generate any dangerous opportunities tonight. So we'll see if they're able to adjust. Jeff Dempster looking for the hat trick with the jam play on the near side. He's turned aside by Lyle, and Lyle gets the stoppage in play with 47 seconds left in the period. Face-off will be on the near side. And it's won by the Rivermen, but the Rangers regain possession. Owachniak all tied up. Valancourt has no choice other than to throw it back out to Adam Watson. Watson, stick handles out to center ice. plays it to himself off the boards. Lyle is out to play it. Owachniak seals the puck off along the boards and catches up to it behind the net. Owachniak back to the point. Valancourt passes down low. 11 seconds remaining in the period. Stufko cuts back. Valancourt at the top of the zone. Adam Watson's shot deflects to the near corner. 2 seconds left. Puck is behind the net, and it's centered to Philibert as time expires. After the whistle, the shove. Adam Watson is engaged with Kite. Owachniak and Philibert exchanging words now. After the second period has come to an end, the Rivermen with a 4-2 lead after 40 minutes of play. And still some discussion going on in the Rivermen end. Philibert and Valancourt are now exchanging chirps. 48 seconds of power play time will carry over into the third period. Unless there are some other penalties that came out of that at the end of the period. We'll see if they add any penalties to the clock. We're going to take a look at the other town scoreboard in a moment. 2 more goals in the second period for the Rivermen and a late answer from the Rangers. So first period was 2-1 Rivermen. Second period was 2-1 Rivermen. 4-2 after 40 minutes of play. We'll see if the Rivermen can close this game out. As we take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard, the Gananoque Islanders hold a 5-3 lead over the Westport Lumberjacks, out shooting them 38-17 after 2 periods of play. Last checked in, it was 2-1 Islanders, so since then, Aiden Harris made it 3-1 with assists to Dwayne Wainman and Chris Latimer. Brock Higgs made it 4-1 with assists to Ben Blasco and Ryan Polakowski. The Lumberjacks got back into it with a goal from Calvin Wheatley, assists to Devin Burns and Mitchell Larrabee. Made it 4-2. Evgeny Petrenko made it 4-3 with assists to Villas Abel and Scott Forbes. And then the Islanders regained their 2-goal lead. Ben Blasco with assists to Brock Higgs and Ryan Polakowski with 7:35 remaining in the second period. And then the other out-of-town game, the Smiths Falls Rinos with a 5-0 lead over the Frontenac Phantoms with 14 minutes remaining in the second period. Goals in that game to Justin Salter, assisted by Alex O'Neill and Declan Flanagan. David Bennett, assisted by Kyle Dowdell and Andrew McKenney. Cade Townend assists to Nathan Slack and Kyle Dowdell. Devin Cobbled assists to Tate Leeson and Declan Flanagan. And Kevin Wojcik made it 5-0 with a shorthanded goal in the second period. 5-0 lead for the Rinos over the Phantoms. Those are our 2 out-of-town scores tonight. It's 4-2 Rivermen in the Nick Smith Center after 2 periods of play. 48 seconds of power play time for the Rangers to start the third period. We will be back with the call after the second intermission on the RA Sports Network. Hello, everybody, and welcome back in the Nick Smith Center for third period EOSHL action on the RA Sports Network. I'm Ryan Woods, and it's a 4-2 Rivermen lead over the South Grenville Rangers after 40 minutes of play. Take a look at the second period scoring summary. Luca Nasita made it 3-1 the Rivermen with assists to Isaac Kelly and Dylan McMahon. That was 1:04 into the second period. Then 8:06 into the second period, it was a short-handed goal for Dan McIntyre. Assists to Max Saito made it a 4-1 lead, but the Rangers showed some life with 5:28 remaining in the second period. Jeff Dempster made it 4-2 with assists to Boyd and Stefko and Jared Fenlong. Second period, shots on goal 17-11 in favor of the Rangers, bringing our total after two periods to 32 for the Rangers and 24 for the Rivermen. The Rangers 0-for-6 on the power play with 48 seconds remaining on the penalty to Parent to start the third period. The Rivermen are 2-for-3 with the man advantage. Just waiting for everybody to get out here before we start the third period. The Rangers looking to come back and earn their first win of the season. The Rivermen looking to earn their second win of the season as the third period is underway. The face-off is won by Gilmore. Stefko waits and passes up the left side to Gilmore. Gilmore carries it down low on the forehand, back to the right point. Champagne up the Fenlong, back to Champagne. Shot deflects through the slot to the near corner, but the pass back to the point. No one was there. He passed back to Casper, the friendly ghost, but Halloween was yesterday. Fenlong leaves the puck for himself behind the Rangers' net. Pass up the right side. Stefko. Shot is turned aside by Lyle. The rebound off the side of the net. Tried to catch Lyle off guard, but Lyle finds the puck and hangs on. With 45 seconds gone in the third. Still 4 seconds left on the penalty to Parent. And the penalty killing for the Rivermen has been spot on so far tonight. As they win the face-off, they're now 7-for-7 on the penalty kill. Parent out of the box, and the Rivermen up the left side. McMahon unable to maintain possession following the spinorama. Van Louis unable to clear. William Watson knocks Nasita to the ice. Opportunity out in front to the backhand, and it's just past the far post as everybody collided in front of the Rangers' net. Shot from Isaac Kelly misses the far side. William Watson leads the 2-on-1. Van Louis catches up. Watson's shot high, deflects out of play, and he goes hard into the end boards. We had a stoppage in play, 1:26 into the third period. Chris off on the far side as it's Felber and Jeff Dempster in the face-off. It's at the center ice. Johnson leads the rush, bouncing puck offside called. Johnson with possession of the puck, but got ahead of the puck inside the blue line before he carried the puck across the blue line. The linesman calls offside, and the face-off will come outside the blue line. Battle off the draw. Felber reached out, sprawled out on the ice, unable to recover the puck, and it's played back ahead up the left side. Felber now with a partial 2-on-1. Murray's on the back door. Felber takes the shot, and he's turned aside by Cole. Jeff Dempster leads the rush, drops it. Stuff goes shot high off the glass, just over top of the crossbar. Battle in the far corner. It's played out to Moyes. Moyes unable to get behind Knapp. Knapp tried to make the pass ahead to Wozniak. Wozniak gets it out to Dempster, who gives it away to Johnson. Felleber up the left side. Finds Moyes, who drops it for Felleber. Felleber all tied up, unable to get the backhand shot off. Stuff goes through center ice. Played behind the net by Victor. Around the boards to Brendan McIntyre. It's knocked down by Champagne. Fenlong misses the pass but catches up to it. Receiving the ricochet off the near boards. It's right to Lefebvre in front of the Rivermen net, and they're able to recover. Drop pass, shot from the left circle, rebound, cleared to the right point. Victor keeps it in, his shot, deflects down low to the near corner. Fenlong rubbed along the outboards, and it's a bouncing puck in the near corner. Clearing attempt is successful as they find Champagne at center ice. Backhand passes waist high, and the Rivermen will take a moment to set up the breakout. Victor passes out to the far boards, and it's a fan pass attempt at the blue line by Dan McIntyre. He's able to recover, and the Rivermen in the offensive zone. Pass down low, Brendan McIntyre plays it out to the right circle. Opportunity in front for Bird, but he lifts the puck over the net. Back behind the net now, backhand no-look pass attempt in front is kept to the outside by Adam Watson. A stick lift attempt at the far circle. The shot attempt is blocked by the Rangers, and it's carried out by Gilmore. Riverman player knocked to the ice by Gilmore and Smith along the near boards. Bird gets back up. It's received at the far circle by Valencourt. Pass out to center ice. Gilmore just deflects it on the stick of Kite. Kite passes up the left side. On the far side, Ashton skates back with it into the Riverman end. Kelly passed it over. And icing called against the Rivermen. They just dumped the puck in, but they were on the wrong side of center ice. Face-off will come back down to the Rivermen end. Lots of Billy Joel songs being played tonight, and Billy Joel coming to the Rogers Centre in Toronto next year. If you want to see that concert, better have at least $400 saved up. The pre-sale tickets went on sale this week, and I think the shot from the point is in the net. Cuts the loop to one. A harmless-looking shot from the point, and it's 4-3. Put off the offensive zone face-off. Now, but the heads-up play just says there's some daylight there. Slows the puck on goal. Lyle wasn't ready, and it's now a one-goal game with 15:04 remaining. We're in for an exciting finish. But yeah, the cheapest tickets for Billy Joel, just around $350. So up the left side, Dempster carries it around the net, wraparound attempt intercepted by the Rivermen. Centering pass attempt. Stuffco unable to get the shot off, but the Rivermen are unable to clear. Stuffco on the backhand tried to center it. It was broken up, and the Rivermen back out to center ice. An opportunity for Noonan. Noonan with the toe drag, and he's knocked to the ice. Out of nowhere with the shining wizard came Jeff Dempster. That was an awkward-looking hit. Unintentional. Knee to the back of the head and the falling effort on the back check. And the opportunity taken away from the Rivermen. It's stolen by McMahon. McMahon one-on-one. His shot fired past the short side post. Back out the center ice. Fenlong Unable to connect with Lefebvre. Back up comes Johnson. Johnson's shot. He scores! Dan Johnson restores the 2-goal Rivermen lead. Third goal of the season for Dan Johnson, who was flying down the right wing. He just took a shot from inside the right circle and fired it off the post and past Scott Cole. And now the Rivermen regain their 2-goal lead with a 5-3 lead. Victor passes it over to the far side to Kite. Felber receives it at center ice. His pass attempt is intercepted by Adam Watson, and he tried to throw it back into the slot, but it was broken up. Moyes now in the slot, bouncing puck. Champagne leads the rush 2-on-2. Gilmore knocks it down. Bouncing puck knocked to the blue line. Moyes keeps it in. His shot is stopped by Cole. Victor and Felber with the assists on the Johnson goal. Saucer pass through center, hits Moyes in the back of the leg, and Kite was going for the line change, and they call icing, although Goodfellow was very close to the puck. It's a no-touch icing rule. So, as soon as that puck crosses the icing line, the whistle goes and the face-off is back in the Rangers' end. The Rivermen catch a break with Kite going off for the line change there. In different leagues with different rules, that could have been an open puck for Goodfellow to create an offensive opportunity. The Rivermen back across the blue line. Backhand pass in front of the net. Out of the reach of Parent. Cole throws the puck out towards the blue line. And the puck is on goal. Lyle will leave it for Kelly. Backhand pass up to Dan McIntyre. Chips it off the boards to Alderic Denis. Loses the puck along the end boards. Hit attempt missed by the Rivermen. Pass attempt back to Kelly. Not enough salt and pepper on that one, and the Rangers are able to get it out to center ice. Off the end boards, Lyle just plays the puck ahead. Wachniak stick handles through center ice, dodges a check, but he collides with Kelly, unable to enter the offensive zone, and back come the Rivermen. Cuglietta plays it ahead. The return feed was broken up by the Rangers. Another interception by the Rivermen. And Matheny carries it in. His shot misses glove side. And it comes back out. Pass through center ice. Looking for Cuglietta. Broken up. Deflects off a shin pad in front of the Rangers bench. Jeff Dempster up the left side. And Cuglietta's shot goes through the crease to the far corner, and it's ahead. Gilmore, one-on-one, cuts to the middle, and a nice job defending by Max Sato. Stufko has it behind the net now, throws it into the slot, and Gilmore beats Lyle, cuts the root one once again. 9:31 into the third period. Gilmore with his fourth goal of the season, and it's a 4 game. Well, there you have it. The Rangers need to keep applying pressure and throw anything on that they can, and that's a great job by Gilmore, just sliding it past Lyle. And we've got Lyle coming to the bench. This is not good news for the Rivermen. Lyle with a little bit of an ailment, and the officials are at the Rivermen bench talking. And Lyle is going to go off. Which means that Elaine Lavery, the emergency backup goalie for the Rivermen, is now in net with the Rivermen having a 1-goal lead and 11 minutes remaining in the game. A toe drag by McMahon. Lefebvre over to the right side. It's around the boards to Lefebvre. Allen Court. Shot. Finds Gilmore in the slot. McMahon gets it out to center ice, and the Rivermen in the offensive zone. Shot off the rush is stopped by Cole with 9:45 remaining. So Robbery, who has not played yet this season, is just an emergency backup goalie for the Rivermen. He's not here with any expectations to play. If you look at his elite prospects page, the 31-year-old comes in with 2 previous EOSHL game experience with a .764 save percentage and 11.65 goals against average. Smith with the backhand pass over, and it's attempted to go through center ice. Johnson intercepts it. Robbery plays it ahead. Arnprior through center ice. It's deflected in by Smith. Kelly plays it off the boards to Alderic Denis. The pass is deflected off Valancourt's stick. And a stick is knocked out of the hands of Johnson by William Watson on the far side. Away from the play. Watson pinning his man up against the end boards. And the stick is once again out of the hands. I think he just dropped his stick on that play. Have a better grip on your stick here if you're the Rivermen. The Rangers play it down low to Dempster. Pass attempt out in front, in the slot. The Rivermen have to nurse the puck to the safety of behind their own net, but they're unable to clear. Valancourt's shot deflected on goal. Robbery makes the save. His first shot, he's able to turn it aside. Adam Watson knocked down at center ice. Moyes comes over and says hello to Jeff Dempster. Moyes gains center ice and fires the puck in down low. Wozniak passes to Adam Watson. Dan McIntyre gets shoved by Wozniak and takes a shove by Adam Watson. He's a little shaken up. He's got his arm held up against the side. 7:30 left to play. It's floated in. Deep. Knocked down by Cole. It's turned over to Matt Denis not wearing 55 tonight, but Brendan McIntyre just throws it on net, and Cole able to get back in net just in time to make the glove save. Bails himself out on that one. Pass up to Brendan McIntyre. It's fired in. Glove down by Cole. Knapp. Up the right side. Gains the offensive zone. Knapp catches up to it in the far corner. The Rivermen steal the puck, and it's outside the blue line. Played ahead. Off the boards from Cole. Champagne turns it over, and it's back up to Champagne along the far boards. Lefebvre connects with Van Loo, but it was delayed offside. Bobby Dempster knocks it down, caught up in the skates of Cuglietta. 6:20 remaining in the third period. The Rivermen, Victor, passes over to the far side. And the Rivermen will carry it back out to center ice. Cuglietta 1-on-4 gains the offensive zone. The puck slides over to the far corner. The Rivermen from the near corner now throw it back to the point, but it's out of the reach of Kite. And Kite just has to throw it back in with the Rivermen delayed offside. Fenlong ices the puck with 5:45 remaining. And back in net for the Rivermen is Carmen Lyle. Lavery is back on the bench. He faced one shot for certain and he stopped it. And now with 5:40 left to play, the Rangers still trailing by 1. The puck was deflected by Lyle. Riverman up the left wing. Ken McIntyre plays it down low. Jeff Dempster gets it to the point, but not out. McMahon's shot is steered aside. It's a stick save from Cole. Fenlong makes the hit along the end boards, but the Rivermen maintain possession. A second hit by Fenlong on Nisita. Nisita looking to get back at Fenlong. The gloves are off. Fenlong is down. And Smith is tied up as well in the corner with McMahon. Smith giving up some size to McMahon. Dan McIntyre and Fenlong drop the gloves. After Fenlong made 2 hits along the boards against Nisita. Nisita was ready to drop the gloves, but not before Dan McIntyre gets involved. Fenlong stays in the box. McIntyre has gone off for the Rivermen, and Kelly is going off as well. Now let's not forget Smith and McMahon as well involved at the side of the Rangers net. And tensions rising here in this 1-goal game late in the third period. A little bit of a discussion between the officials. And we'll sort out the penalties here. If this results in a power play for either team as we approach the final 5 minutes of play, this could be a huge momentum swing. Let's take a look at the Uptown scoreboard. The Highlanders now with a 7-4 lead over the Lumberjacks. And the Ritos maintain their 5-0 lead over the Phantoms. Third period shots on goal so far, 7-5 here, favoring the Rangers as they look to even the score against the Rivermen. Shooting the Rivermen 39-29 at this point in the game, although 7 power play opportunities have played a role. A lengthy discussion, and Kelly is back from the room for the Rivermen, goes right to the box, and joining Fenlong in the box for the Rangers is William Watson.
Corner 81 here.
So the penalties, McIntyre gets 2 minutes for head contact and a 10-minute misconduct, so he's done for the night. I suppose if this game were to go to overtime, he could return with 12 seconds remaining in overtime, but at that point, what's the point? So he's effectively done for the night. And shot coming up for the Rivermen, perhaps, on this power play. Their fourth opportunity of the game. It's turned aside by Cole. 18 seconds into the power play opportunity. Rivermen 2 for 3 so far with the man advantage tonight, looking to get an insurance goal here on the power play. McMahon looks for a shooting lane. He doesn't find it. His shot is blocked. Pass down the far boards. The Rivermen back to the point. Valancourt pinned up along the end boards. Tarrant comes in to help with the battle. Valancourt and Tarrant in noodle on the boards. The Rivermen win the battle, and the puck comes back to the point. Aldrich Denis walks in. His shot stopped by Cole. The rebound at the side of the net. Valancourt pins his man up against the boards and clears the puck to the point, but McMahon keeps it in. McMahon makes a couple of moves and curls back at the near face-off circle. Pass over to the left point. Back to McMahon. McMahon walks in. He shoots and he misses the far post. Not by much. Nishida passed back to the point. McMahon back over to the far circle. Out in front. And the puck bounces back to McMahon. McMahon controlling the puck on this power play. Pass into the slot. Unable to get the shot off. Battle at the far face-off circle. And the Rivermen maintain possession. 23 seconds left on the power play. Noonan from the left circle tries to find Parent. It's passed back to the point. Chopped through traffic. And it's a left kick saved by Cole. Out to center ice. And now Watson down the right side, shoots off the crossbar and out of play. Inches away from tying the game with a short-handed opportunity. 6 seconds left in the penalty. So Fenlong being served by William Watson. And 3:18 remaining in the third period. Face-off is won by Fellover. And it's deflected away by Goodfellow. William Watson out of the box. Shoots from outside the near circle. It's not the best angle. Lyle is able to make the save and hang on with 3:06 left to play. The Rivermen now 2 for 4 on the power play. Off the draw, Matt Denis passes up the far side, but it's intercepted by Lefebvre. Another clearing opportunity for the Rivermen. Pass over to the far side. Matt Denis gets it out to center ice. Felleber in with Moyes. Felleber unable to find Moyes. Shot hits the side of the net, and it's passed back to the point. Shot deflected wide to the near corner. Moyes throws it on net. Shot is blocked by Knapp, and it's kept in at the far point. Felleber retrieves it in the far corner. 2:26 left to play. Rivermen deflecting the puck through the slot to the far corner. It's a race for the puck. Bobby Dempster plays it behind the net. Knapp reverses the play to Champagne. Gonna watch out for Lefebvre up at the offensive blue line. Saucer pass is knocked down by Johnson, who's played with a high stick. And the Rivermen touch up, so we get a stoppage in play with 2:06 remaining. Keeping an eye on Scott Cole in net for the Rangers if they look to get the extra attacker on the ice here with their next offensive zone possession, perhaps. Both teams with their timeouts intact. Stufko gets the puck over to the far corner off the draw. The Rivermen unable to clear. Out in front of the net. Jeff Dempster with an opportunity for the hat trick to tie the game, but he's turned aside by Lyle. Not much room to really get a shot off, just a jam play opportunity. Lyle makes the save at one end, and at the other end, Scott Cole remains in the net. He's out between the hash marks. He's ready to approach the bench for the extra attacker, and as I alluded to on the previous stoppage, that both teams have their timeouts intact. We now get our timeout called by the Rangers as they look to draw up a play to get Cole to the bench for the extra attacker and an attempt to tie this game late in the third period. In search of their first win of the season, they've played some close games. They've played some not close games. Tonight is their closest game so far this season, only trailing by one. Inside the final 2 minutes to play. And what a story this would be if Robbery was still in net for the Rivermen, who came in briefly. Lyle back between the pipes, and the faceoff is won by the Rangers. Watson passes over to the right point. The shot through traffic. Scott Cole was making his way to the bench, and they will keep him on the bench despite the whistle. So the Rangers get the extra attacker out there. And you have to wonder if the Rivermen win this faceoff, that gives them an open net to fire the puck at with possession. They win the faceoff behind the net. Alderic Denis racing to the puck in the near corner. The Rivermen take a chip at it. It's out to center ice. Parrott fires it on goal, and he hits the post. How about that? The Rangers still with life. 1:33 left to play. Valancourt reverses the play. Jeff Dempster to Gilmore. A spinorama at the blue line. He fires it on goal. It's off the stick of Lyle. And Lyle played the puck over the glass and out of play. So it's going to be a delay of game penalty. Thought for a second that Lyle might fire down the ice, but he did not have a clear lane to shoot the puck. So he turned to fire it off the boards, but he whiffed on it. He got too much under the puck. And now with 1:17 remaining, it's the 8th power play opportunity of the game for the Rangers. And the Rivermen are going to take their timeout now. Kelly to serve the penalty for the Rivermen. And the Rangers 0 for 7 so far tonight with the man advantage. If they were to only get one, this is the one they need. .117 remaining, and we're in for an exciting finish here as the faceoff is to the right of Lyle. It's won by the Rangers. Stufko shoots high and out of play. Faceoff on the near side is won by Felder. A great diving effort to win the puck back. It's kept in at the far point. Orachniak plays it down the far side. It's thrown on goal. It's going rolling wide. And no penalty, no icing as the power play opportunity for the Rangers. Orachniak in the final minute of play against the offensive zone. Orachniak plays it down low on the backhand. Passes back to Stufko. Stufko works the give and go with Gilmore. His shot deflects over that angle shot in front of the net. Stufko scores! It's a tie game! You could see it coming. The Rangers with pressure on the power play. Stufko closes off the power play goal, getting rid of that goose egg for the Rangers on the man advantage, who went 0 for 7 all night long. And finally, they break even, tying the game with 35 seconds left to play. And the Rivermen win the face-off, and we'll see if either team gets an opportunity here in the last 30 seconds of regulation, or if this game will go to overtime. McMahon had the puck stolen by Gilmore. And it's a mad dash here in the final 15 seconds for the Rangers. The play is onside. It's deflected to the near corner by Lyle. Sprawled out on the ice at center ice for the Rivermen was Noonan. And it's a delayed offside call, so the final seconds will tick off the clock. And we are headed to overtime. A late third period goal from Broyden Stufko, who was fantastic in the playoff series between these two teams. So we take a look at the third period scoring summary. Christian Knapp made it 4-3. 4:56 into the third period with assists to Matt Smith and Connor Van Luys. The Rivermen regained their 2-goal lead, making it 5-3 with 13:41 remaining. Dan Johnson with assists to Jacob Victor and Justin Felleber. Brandon Gilmore made it 5-4 at the midway point of the third with assists to Broyden Stufko and Zachary Lefebvre. And finally, Broyden Stufko tied the game with 35 seconds remaining on the power play, which will send us to overtime. 5 minutes of 3-on-3 action. We are underway in overtime. The Rivermen win the face-off and start overtime with possession. Up the right side. The puck is stolen by the Rangers. It's a free-for-all in the far face-off circle. Lefebvre looks to find Champagne on the far side. Champagne settles it down. He carries it behind the net. And he skates it back out to the blue line. It's just onside. Champagne's shot is stopped by Lyle with Lefebvre in front of the net. Not a direct screen. Lyle is able to make the save and hang on with 32 seconds gone in overtime. Felleber in for the draw for the Rivermen. He wins another one. He's been great on faceoffs tonight. Dan Johnson up the right side. Trades sides with Felleber. Felleber in the slot. His shot is kicked aside by Cole. Watson up the left side. Finds Stufko. Stufko's shot on the backhand is stopped by Lyle, and he's down to the ice as we get a stoppage in play with 54 seconds gone in overtime. Gilmore and Felleber for the possession. Gilmore wins it ahead to himself, and he regains the puck, slides it through the crease. It's back to the point. Adam Watson shoots. He's stuck by Lyle. The Rivermen have possession. Some speed through center ice, up the left side. Coming down on net to the backhand, unable to get the shot on goal for the Rivermen. Was Max Sato. Dan Johnson has Noonan off the bench and diving to intercept the pass. Lefebvre was able to break it up, a diving effort off the bench as well. Jeff Dempster on the far side passes across to Fenlong. Fenlong shoots, and it's a save off the right arm from Lyle. Counterattack for the Rivermen as we're just about 2 minutes into overtime. Noonan curls back at the blue line. He's got Matheny with him. He drops it to Parent. Parent carries it up the left side. Drops it. Noonan. Spinorama to the backhand. Noonan carries it to the right side. Over to Matheny. Denis walks in, centering pass for Parent. It's stolen by the Rangers. The Rangers with an opportunity. Wojniak up the left side. Smith streaking towards the goal. He deflects it, and it's turned aside by Lyle. And Smith will throw it all the way back to Adam Watson, who is unable to retrieve it. Cole plays it ahead to Watson. 2:20 remaining in overtime. Wojniak into the offensive zone. Tries to split the D, but it's picked off by Nasita. Nasita gets back up, battling with Smith, and it's picked up by Wojniak. Wojniak skates it back out to center ice. McMahon watching Wojniak, who passes over to Adam Watson. Stufko off the bench, but it's picked off. In comes the Rivermen, and Alderic Denis' pass attempt for McMahon was intercepted, and it's up the center ice for Stufko, one-on-one. Stufko down the right side, has Gilmore on the left side. Gilmore back to Stufko, but it hits the Riverman in the back of the leg, and it's dropped with 1:30 remaining in overtime. Alderic Denis over the blue line. Alderic Denis cuts in front on the forehand, tries to go 5-4, but he's stopped by Cole, and the net comes off for a stoppage with 1:23 remaining. Action at both ends of the ice. Both teams with opportunities to win the game. Face-off on the near side. Another key face-off win for Felleber. Back to Max Seidel. Down low to Felleber. Felleber over to Seidel. Seidel shoots. It comes around the boards. Felleber plays it back to, I believe, Brendan McIntyre. Brendan McIntyre across the blue line. The Rangers communicating defensive coverage 3-on-3. Pass into the slot. Felleber shoots and overtime. Game-winning goal for Felleber. Rivermen win 6-5. The Rangers sure make things interesting with Gordon Stufko tying the game. 35 seconds remaining in regulation. Saito and Brendan McIntyre with the assists on the overtime goal to Felleber. They credit it to Cuglietta. However, they've just corrected it. Felleber gets the game-winning goal. 45-32, the final shots on goal. Connor Noonan, third star of the game. Jeffrey Dempster with a pair of goals, second star. And your first star of the game with the game-winning overtime goal, Justin Felleber. We'll take a final look at the out-of-town scoreboard as the Gananoque Islanders defeat the Westport Lumberjacks at the final score of 8-6. That game got close in the third period. And Glasgow created 6-4 Islanders with 5:47 remaining. And what a frantic finish there, as they made it 7-4 Brock Higgs with 5:24 remaining. But the Lumberjacks stormed back. Devin Burns made it 7-5, and Jordan Ribbing made it 7-6 with 43 seconds remaining before the Islanders got one final empty net goal from Ben Glasgow to give them the 8-6 victory, improving their record to 6-1 on the season. And the Smiths Falls Ritos and the Frontenac Phantoms game not yet complete. However, the Ritos with a 7-0 lead, 8 minutes remaining in the third period. Goals in the third period to Tate Leeson with both goals in the third period, one on the power play and one at even strength. 8 minutes remaining in that game. And one final look at tonight's game here at the Nick Smith Center. The Rivermen come close to giving up the third period lead. However, they respond with a goal in overtime from Justin Felleber and come away with a 6-5 victory and improve their record to 2-3 on the season. The Rangers fall to 0-6-1 on the season, that close to their first win, but they will have to wait for their next opportunity. Thanks everyone for tuning into tonight's game. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We appreciate everyone for tuning into tonight's game. And be sure to follow us on social media as well. For my broadcast partner, Adriana Wong, I'm Ryan Woods. Have a great night and enjoy your weekend, everybody.